talk and Dragon types it. Meet Police Chief Perry Kingsbury of the Manitowoc Police Department. Chief Kingsbury has a vision for making a difference in his community. This time, the difference maker is using Dragon NaturallySpeaking department-wide. On average, an officer will write 3 to 4 one-page reports daily. One outstanding benefit to using Dragon NaturallySpeaking is the efficiency it brings to the whole department. Today's June 26th, and I'm here at the Manitowoc Police Department with Chief Perry Kingsbury. Could you give a little bit of the history of how this project has been going on?
Due to budget crunch issues a couple of years back, we lost personnel through attrition. Nobody got laid off or nobody got fired, and the officers had to go back to typing some of their reports. We had 3 transcribers that were busy 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, and we still had a table full of cassette tapes waiting to be transcribed. And information that was contained in those cassette tapes were vital to having information that was necessary for officers to do their job. Trying to bridge that gap between getting information to the back to the officers in a timely manner and being efficient and effective with the work led us to look at a couple of different processes. One, the potential of possibly hiring more transcribers, or maybe with the onset of digital recording, sending those digital recordings off to a transcribing service. That was cost prohibitive, along with hiring more personnel. When you look at health benefits and all the other benefits that come with hiring somebody, when we knew that voice recognition software was out there, I personally hoped that it would bridge that gap for the transcribing. Put the words into a Word document that the officers would dictate rather than them having to dictate into a recorder, send it off to the transcriber, then have the report come back to be reviewed, and then finally go to the shift commander for entry into the record system. Now, this software would be able to just have the officer dictate their report, they can review it, give it to their shift commander, and it go right into the record management system.
So huge efficiency issues here.
Oh, absolutely.
Meet Officer Rick Ladwig. Officer Ladwig has been a leader in the use of Dragon NaturallySpeaking. He has created his own custom macros and has helped other officers learn the program. I'm with Officer Rick Ladwig of the Manitowoc Police Department. Rick, how do you expect Dragon NaturallySpeaking to be useful to you as a police officer?
Well, I was fortunate enough to be one of the individuals to test the product. And we were able to use it not only for dictation purposes, but for officer safety issues with operating our New World mobile system. I was actually able to create macros and use those macros in order to control the mobile programming, so that it basically is hands-free for the officers.
Meet Officer Matt Wallander. Officer Wallander was one of the original 8 officers who received Dragon NaturallySpeaking training through CompuTalk. Observe a portion of his story.
My name is Officer Matt Wallander, and as of today, July 19th, 2007, I've been at the Manitowoc Police Department for just under 8 years. And approximately a month ago, I was trained in Dragon NaturallySpeaking. I never used this program before, so I was very interested to see how it worked. Just last night, I dictated a stolen vehicle report, and normally it would take me about 45 minutes just to sit there and type it, and I had it done in 15 minutes. So I was down to about a third of what I was typing. So there's a lot of benefits to the program. I'm very impressed by it so far, even after a month. So I can just wait to see after a year of using it how efficient you can become, and very impressed by it so far.
Meet Sergeant Rob Barbier. Sergeant Barbier was kind enough to take me out for a ride in a squad car. He has some interesting comments about the difficulty of typing reports on a Toughbook computer.
And type out our reports on the Toughbook computers, which isn't very easy to type a lot on those rubberized keypads. So then officers will go back to the department and type there. But again, now you can only type on your reports when you have some time. So if you're going from call to call, maybe you only have 5 or 10 minutes in between your calls for service. So it's difficult to type your paperwork out. So if we had some voice recognition software, it'd be much easier if you knew it was only going to take you 3 minutes to say,
spill it out.
Yeah, a small report, and it would be typed up for you. That'll change how we do our police work, definitely.